Hello, my name is Teacher Bobby, and let's take a look at this question together, shall we? Now, Mr. Kasim had some mangoes and apples for sale. He sold 144 mangoes. 40% of the fruits he sold were apples. Now, this is the main question stamp. So let's take a look at how we are able to show the information given here in an easier to read manner. So looking at the first sentence, well, we know that we are at least comparing two things, mangoes and apples. In the second sentence, we know that he sold 144 mangoes, but there is no proper way for us to show this information as for now. However, in the next information or the next sentence, we know that 40% of the fruits he sold were apples. Now, for this question, the method I have chosen is ratio method. Although, as you can see, there's a lot of percentages around. If you want to see the percentage method, drop a comment in the comment section below and let us know, and we will do one accordingly. Okay, but for now, we'll go with the ratio method. So in order for us to use the ratio method, we'll change the percentage, which is 40%, into a fraction. In this case, 40% in the simplest form as a fraction is 2/5. So that means the total number of fruits is actually 5 units. And this 40%, which represents the apples, is 2 units. If the total is 5 units, apples is 2 units, that means mangoes must be 3 units. And as we know earlier, there is a piece of information about mangoes. We have a total of 144 mangoes sold. This means 3 units is equals to 144. And from here, we can actually go and find 1 unit, which is 144 divided by 3, making 1 unit to be 48. Now, what exactly are we supposed to find here? We are supposed to find part A, how many fruits did Mr. Kasim sell altogether? He sold a total of 5 units. That means we will take 48 times 5, and that will give us 240 fruits sold altogether. And that's our answer for part A. Now, let's take a look at part B. He sold 30% of his fruits. 70% of the fruits left unsold were mangoes. How many apples did Mr. Kasim have at first? It looks like we have a lot more information here. So once again, let us break down this question or this part into pieces that's much easier to understand, starting with the first sentence. He sold 30% of his fruits. Once again, I'm going to change the percentage into a fraction. 30% is 3 over 10. That means his total number of fruits is 10 units. And the amount sold is 3. This means the amount unsold will have to be 7. But from part A, we also have one important information. The total number of fruits sold is actually 240. This means we can actually make this number, this 3, to become 240 by multiplying the whole ratio by 8. Now, given that we are looking for fruits at first, it'd be much better if we do not work with any more units. So let's change all of these numbers to represent fruits instead. In part A, we know that 1 unit of sold fruit is 48. So let us use that number, and we'll get that he sold a total of 96 apples at first and 144 mangoes at first. Okay, so this is the amount of fruits that he sold. Now the next piece of information, 70% of the fruits left unsold were mangoes. Once again, I'm going to convert the percentage into a fraction. 70% is going to be 7 over 10. So this means unsold fruits total is 10 units. 70% of them were mangoes, so 7 units is mangoes, and apples will be the remainder, which is 3 units. And based on our earlier ratio here, we know that there's a total of 560 unsold fruits. This means we can once again change our ratio to make everything to represent fruits instead by multiplying our unsold fruits by 56. And this will be the numbers that we get. So from here, we want to find the total number of apples he have at first. The apples that he has at first is represented by how many apples he sold and how many apples he has left. Hence, if we add the two numbers together, which is 96 apples sold and 168 apples left, we'll get 264, and that is our answer for part B. Thank you.